Is Haiti on the brink of a new era of peace, or is the nation slipping further into chaos despite international intervention? 6 weeks after the arrival of elite Kenyan police officers, Haitians who once held high hopes for a new beginning are now voicing frustration and disappointment. What went wrong, and why are the gangs still in control? In this video, we will dive deep into the escalating situation in Haiti, the challenges facing the Kenyan forces, and what this means for the future of the troubled Caribbean nation. Stick around, because the answers might surprise you. When the first group of 200 Kenyan police officers landed in Port-au-Prince on June 25, 2024, they were met with a wave of optimism. This was supposed to be the turning point for a country plagued by years of gang violence, where even the Haitian National Police struggled to maintain control. The Kenyan officers, known for their expertise and discipline, were seen as the much-needed support that could finally tip the scales in favor of law and order. Joint patrols with the Haitian police began with a sense of purpose. The mission was clear: regain control of Port-au-Prince and extend the security perimeter to the city's outskirts. But as the days turned into weeks, the optimism began to fade. Gangs that had terrorized the population for years continued to operate with impunity, and some even intensified their attacks. Haitian citizens who had placed their hopes in Kenyan forces began to question the mission's effectiveness. Six weeks into the mission, the situation has taken a grim turn. Haitians are disappointed, and their patience is running out. Despite the presence of Kenyan officers, gang violence continued to escalate, especially in areas on the outskirts of the capital. Police stations have been attacked and burned, and the criminal groups have shown no signs of retreating. Social media and local news outlets have become platforms for expressing frustration. Critics accuse the Kenyan forces of being more theoretical than effective, with some going as far as to label them tourists rather than peacekeepers. The optimism that once greeted their arrival has given way to demands for concrete results, not just empty promises. The turning point came on July 30, when a Kenyan officer was shot in the shoulder during confrontation with gang members in Port-au-Prince. This incident highlighted the dangers the Kenyan forces face and raised further questions about their ability to handle the situation. While the Kenyan forces focus on Port-au-Prince, the gangs have adapted by shifting their operations to rural areas. The attack on Gantier, a town on a crucial highway leading to the Dominican Republic, is a stark reminder that the gangs are far from defeated. The town of Gantier, with a population of 60,000, is now under gang control, and the Kenyan forces have been unable to prevent the spread of violence. Reports indicate that Kenyan contingent has mostly remained close to their base near the international airport, limiting the impact on the ground. While the mission commander, Godfrey Uktunge, has claimed that the presence of Kenyan forces is contributing to a gradual return to normalcy, the reality on the ground tells a different story. The security forces left Gantier shortly after arriving, allowing the gangs to reassert control almost immediately. The situation is further complicated by a resurgence of violence in other parts of Haiti, such as Cabre and Arakaye. Haiti's Minister of Justice and Public Security, Carlos Hercules, has expressed outrage over the ongoing violence, including the burn of the Gantier Customs Office and the attack on the Montfort Institute, a specialized school for deaf children. Hercules, a seasoned figure in Haiti's judicial system, has ordered the police to take all necessary measures to end the reign of terror that has gripped the country for too long. Despite these efforts, the violence persists and the humanitarian crisis continues to worsen. Displaced families are struggling to survive, and the government is under immense pressure to restore order. As the situation continues to deteriorate, questions are being raised about the long-term viability of the Kenyan mission. The initial contingent of 400 officers are far below the 2,500 that were originally expected. With the United Nations' authorization set to expire in October, and the mission facing logistical challenges including a lack of resources and aerial support, the future of Kenyan presence in Haiti is uncertain. The Haitian government, under the leadership of the Presidential Transition Council, is also facing its own challenges. Allegations of corruption and and patronage within the council are adding to the instability, and the prospects of holding national elections by February 2026 deadline seem increasingly unlikely. As Haiti's struggle with gang violence continues, the question remains: can the Kenyan forces, with their limited numbers and resources, truly make a difference? Or will the gangs continue to tighten their grip on the nation, plunging Haiti further into chaos? The stakes have never been higher, and the world is watching closely. While our focus remains on the unfolding situation in Haiti, we encourage you to share your insights on the Kenyan police mission and its effectiveness. Do you believe that the Kenyan forces can turn the tide against Haiti's gangs, or is more international support needed? Your thoughts and opinions are valuable. Share them in the comments below. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the New Africa channel.